Hello folks, hope all is well back home. Just a little rundown. A quick one, the weekend's over, Monday evening now. And thumbs up to Rory McIlroy, thumbs up to Paddy Pimblett in the UFC. And because he's a Scouser, so Scousers are like Irish to me as well, But I was looking on the internet over the weekend and I think it was Dublin now back home, that the Garda had got their hands on a pickpocket, and they had put her down on the ground and she's screaming and they're trying to get the handcuffs on her, and there was loads of them. And there's one of these Roman gypsies, pickpockets. And fair play to the Garda, because these Roman gypsies, they're terrible. We have them over here in France. They're in every train station. And they're trained, they're brought up to pickpocket. That's what they do. And they're brilliant at it. They're the best in the world, like I said. And it's awful, People are on the trains, they're going back and forth from work and doing their normal thing, and then you have people like that, just taking things on them freely as they like. And it's not right. Normal, working class people getting robbed like that, and I'm not I don't agree with it at all. I had my sister-in-law that she went to Euro Disney in Paris, herself, her mother and her daughter, and get off the airplane up in Charles de Gaulle onto the train that brings you straight to Disneyland, and they're always on this train that goes to Disneyland, because everyone on this train, other than the pickpockets, have loads of money because they're going to spend it in Disneyland. So they get on the train, they get to Disneyland, they're at the doors, opening up, taking out their tickets out of their bag, to hand it in so they can get in there, and the purse is gone. €1,500 cash for the weekend that was in the purse. Poor girl, she was roaring. She had to ring home to try and get the family back home, to get money up to send it over to Western Union, just so they can stay for the weekend and do the Disney thing and stuff like that. An awful story. But yeah, thank God that the guards now are starting to clamp down on that. Now, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, because my brothers, my uncles, my friends, they've all been to prison for stealing and what have you. And I will explain why in my future stories. I will try to explain. I can't justify it, but I can explain why they did what they did. What their headspace was like when they did it and why they did it, obviously. And in the era that was in, is the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, and how Ireland was at the time, how my neighbourhood was at the time. And it might put a bit into perspective for you, not to agree with, but to understand why we do or why they did what they did. Some people have said to me, Jesus, Gary, you must be really proud of yourself that you never went to prison. Am I proud of myself? No. You can't be proud of yourself for never going to prison. It's just not a done thing. You're not meant to go to prison. Do you understand? So I can't be proud of myself because I didn't go. So I'm not meant to go. You only go to, some people get, an accident happens, or, they get a bit of bad luck and they get sent to prison, but they're innocent. That's the only way that you should go to prison, if you like, in my opinion. And, thank God that I'm not in prison, but I'm not proud for not going to prison. It's simple as that. Although my brothers and my uncles were, and like I said, I will try and explain that later down the road, So, all I want to say is, thumbs up to the Garda, she upon it, that hopefully now they're getting their act together and they're seeing what's true in Ireland, and, we have to get our country back. And we're not racist, Irish people are not racist. It's not that we're racist people and we're giving everyone to out of here. Anyone can stay in our country, as long as they go by our laws. And our laws aren't, hard laws. They're just, be kind, be honest, and live your life. That's it. Don't be ruining our country. And that's what's happening now. Our country's being ruined by these pickpockets, by these drapers that are coming over from different countries that have criminal records that beat any criminal record, of an Irishman, if you like. You all understand what I'm saying. We're afraid for our daughters, for our sons, for our kids, and it's wrong. It's wrong. So after seeing that video, I'm kind of happy that the Garda, I know, are taking a finger out, and hopefully now they make change and things get better and all. Okay. So I'll get back to you all another day. Take care. Good night and God bless, and talk to you all soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't, I'll send the gypsies over to you. Okay? Take care.